And you're back.
All right, and so I built this little, it's just your simple, it's just a block with a hole in it and a dowel. And what I've done was I've taken a piece of conduit, which is the exact size of these paint markers, and threaded a little hole on the side there for the screw. And what I do is I put these paint markers in there, and then I screw that in and lock it down. Just like that. And then we have our, I'll put a nail with a little piece of cloth so we don't mar up the, we don't want to mar that up, so I put a little piece of cloth on there. And we stick that in the, got a nail in there. We stick that in your main hole there. And then you lock this down, and you can move this in and out to where you want it. I usually start with the outer hole, and we kind of lock that down, and then this allows you to do perfect lines on there. So what we're going to do is we're going to find our spot on the outside here, and we'll kind of snug that up, loosen this up. Now if I can get the, here we go. And get that right on our line there. Right on our reference line there. Boom. And we lock it down. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this over here on a piece of scrap and make sure the ink's flowing, the paint's flowing. Sometimes you'll have to get that ink flowing. You want that ink to flow real nice and smooth. And the cool thing with these paint markers is if the tip's not working very good, you take the tip out, rotate it, and you got a fresh tip. And
Easy peasy.
just like that. Make sure you got plenty of paint on there. There we go. All right, so let's do our first line. Put that in the hole there. And get comfortable, and then you can go back and forth. Make sure the lines run nice and smooth. Okay, and then we'll take it, what I like to do is let that dry for a minute. Take it back over here, load it up with some more paint. Make sure there's plenty of paint on that tip. And then we take a little tool here, called a hair dryer. And we'll hit that with the hair dryer, make sure it's nice. Because you can see, like right here, and if you did get it in a dark area, it's a little a little transparent, so what we'll do is we'll do one more coat on top of that and make a nice solid line, and then we'll just repeat that for the rest of them. Alright, and we'll do it again. Keeping that same setting on there. And we'll just go around one nice, smooth, quick one. Just like that. These up here look good, pretty good. Just give it a quick pass. And one more over the paint. And you have your nice clean line. And then we find that tiny little divot for the next line. And it's just repeating the process. We just move this in. Find that little divot right at 4 inches. And get this down close to it. There we go. Tighten that up. And to our next line. Okay, and then we do it again. Just like that. There's your second line. And then you find where you've tapped your things. And you get some fresh paint on there. Line her up. Loosen your thing. Get it right on point. And do your third line. Okay, I'll get our hair dryer out. So that one. And we'll hit those two inner ones one more time, and those should be good. Nice and solid. Hit this one again. There's that one. Nice and solid. Then we go back to the middle one and do one more pass on the middle one. Let me make sure I got plenty of paint on there. Right back on that middle one. Do one more pass right on it. One more quick pass. Nice and solid. And there you go. I think one more, a little bit more. Boom, right there. All right, got one little. Okay.
Cool.
And there's your lines. Those are your circular lines. Let those get good and dry.